I really wonder why a lot of people are so interested in the wonderful part or the beautiful part of a person or a lady precisely. It's funny that when you're looking for a partner, whether for marriage or whatever, you know, you get people say they just talk about the emphasis is strictly about how nice, how beautiful that person is. Unfortunately, or fortunately as it were, you shouldn't be looking at the beautiful part of a lady, the good part of a lady. You shouldn't be looking at, you should be more interested in the bad side of a lady. If you are single and you are searching, or maybe you are not searching, maybe you are in a relationship and you have hopes on that relationship, you shouldn't be looking at the good part of the relationship, the good part of the person. You shouldn't be looking at the good part of the person. Your interest should be on the negativities. Yeah. Your interest should be on the negativities. I'll give you one important reason. You see, if you put the good part of that person on a truth scale, it will shock you that maybe 80% of all the things you admire about that person is fake. Yes. Maybe all the things you really admire about that person is fake. But if you put the bad side of that person on a truth scale, it's most likely all the bad things you see about that person, or you're going to discover about that person, or all the things you found out about that person is absolute truth. So the question now is, if you get to finally find out all the bad things about that person, or the possible bad things you were able to discover about that person, what are you going to do about it? You find out that your beautiful Nkechi is a dirty person. And you find out that your beautiful Nkechi is a liar. Or you find out that your wonderful Emeka is a cheat. Or maybe you find out that Emeka is a woman beater. What are you going to do about that person? You see, all of these simple things I've mentioned, they are even worse. There are some other stuff that are worse. Some other persons that have worst discoveries. The question is, now that you've discovered who these people are, what are you going to do about it? And so, I'll just say this. It is very normal for people to hide their bad side. Trust me. Almost everybody always want to hide their bad side. And you see, that bad side they're hiding from you is the most important thing you need to know. That is what is going to determine how long you are going to go or how short you are going to go. The bad side is the main deal. So it's like the good part of a relationship or the good part of a person in a relationship is like the appetizer. But the bad part is the main course. That's the part you should be more interested in. So when you finally get to discover the bad part of that person, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to run away or are you going to stick with the person? Are you going to run away or are you going to stick with the person? When you go on your first date, okay, let's say on the first date might be too important, might be too serious to ask question. But maybe on your third date or maybe the second date. As a matter of fact, if you're a straight person like me, you can even ask that question on the first date. What is it about you that is awful? What is it about you that can scare me away? What is it about you that you don't like about you? You see, those questions are very, very important questions. And as a matter of fact, the fact that you asked that question is not still a guarantee that you're going to get the true answers. But you're going to have to investigate yourself. You're going to have to find out yourself. Don't be too excited. She's a prayer warrior. She's a committed child of God. He's so caring. He's so loving. He's nice. He's kind. Don't be interested in all those things. You see, all those things are deceptive. I'm telling you the truth. Now, I'm not saying that these qualities are not real in some people. They are. But the truth of the matter is they can be faked. So that should not be your focus. Your focus should be those things that you might not be able to deal with, or those things that can scare you. So, like I said in my other video, my definition of compatibility is the shitty things in your partner's life that you can deal with. I will always say this: buy the market where you feel carry. So everybody does have a challenge. The question is, the challenge your partner have, can you handle it? Okay, if you think you can handle it now, can you handle it for the rest of your life? Now, a lot of people think, yeah, this person is going to change, this person is going to get better. But the question is, if this person doesn't get better, can you deal with it? That is the question. There are different ways to find out the bad side of people, your partners, especially, whether it's a man or it's a woman. But that'll be a video for another day.